Warm greetings to the gentlemen and ladies sitting over there and watching this video. This is Deepika, happily welcoming you all to Pritya Classroom. So, in today's video, we are all going to see how to deal with problems on trains. Yes, the one topic which is very important when we consider or when we talk about competitive exams like GATE. Yes, so let's see how to deal with all kind of problems on trains very easily. Okay, so in today's class, I'm going to tell you all about the basic formula and how to convert different units of speed, and also I'm going to tell you what are the different scenarios with which problems can be given to us regarding this topic. Okay, so in the next class we'll be dealing with each and every case, and with few example problems as well as homework problems. Okay, so are you all ready with pen and paper? Good. Let's get started. So today I am going to tell you first about the basic, very, very basic formula. And I'm pretty sure that you know all these formulas. As you all know, in this classroom, in Pritya classroom, no topic is of less importance, no topic is of high importance. Everything is important, right? So we are going to write on the basic formula also. Speed is equal to distance by time. Good. It seems you all are brilliant student. Very good. Okay. Great. So now we have written the basic formula. Then the one thing with which we have to be very careful is conversion of kilometer per hour into meter per second and vice versa. Okay, so what is this actually? This is nothing but the unit of speed. Okay, so sometimes in our question we may be provided with kilometer per hour units, but in order to find the answer, there might be a situation where you want to convert from kilometer per hour to meter per second, or in some questions you might be required to convert meter per second into kilometer per hour, and there is very basic and simple formula to do that. Let's see how to do this. ये kilometer per hour. So are you all writing with me? Hope you are all writing with me. Good. A kilometer per hour is equal to A multiplied with 5 by 18 meter per second. Okay. A kilometer per hour is equal to A multiplied by 5 by 18 meter per second. Okay, so I am writing little slow, hoping that you are all taking time to copy. Okay, okay. Let's move on to the second point. Second formula. A meter per second is equal to A multiplied with 18 divided by 5 kilometer per hour. Okay, what is that? A meter per second is equal to A multiplied by 18 by 5 kilometer per hour. Okay, so these are the two important conversions that we need to remember always. Okay, so here I wish to give you a small tip that I used to remember. Okay, so that the tip I'm using for remembering these things, because in while attempting the test we'll be little tense and we'll get confused whether to multiply with 5 by 18 or 18 by 5. It's very simple. So meter, kilometer. So meter is small unit, so small number will come in numerator, so you have to multiply by 5 by 18. Okay, so are you all guess the second number? Yeah. So when you have kilometer, kilometer is larger quantity. So you have to write larger number in numerator. Then which means given meter per second has to be multiplied with 18 by 5 in order to get kilometer per hour. Okay. Very good. Okay, so now we are good to go. Let's Let me show you the three different scenarios in which you might get questions on train problem. Okay, so in first case, sorry for my bad drawing. Okay, so imagine this is a railway track. Imagine. Okay, though it is very hard to imagine, please imagine this is a railway track, and say suppose there is a train moving over here. Okay, there is some train. Okay, so it is moving here. Okay, and in which we have to consider there is some pole over here, or sometimes they might give, instead of this pole we might be told that the train is going to cross a man. Okay, so what is this first case? Moving train moving train versus standing man or a pole. Okay, so this is the very first case. And let's see what is the second scenario. In the second scenario, let's draw the red railway track, and here also we'll have a train. Okay, so we'll have a train, and instead of pole or a man, we will be provided with a bridge. Okay, so we'll be provided with a bridge. So here the train is going to cross the bridge. Okay, so this is the second case. Moving train and a bridge. Okay, and there is a third case where we need to draw two tracks. Okay, and here there will be two trains. Okay, so in one case it might be moving in same direction, and in another case it will be crossing in different direction. Okay, so these are the different scenarios in which we will be questioned about speed, length, or time, anything. Okay, so in the upcoming videos I'm going to upload few examples regarding each and every class, I mean every case. Then I'm going to give you a gift also. Yes, homework problems. Okay, so make sure that you are completing homework problems and you are putting comment below the answers that you got. Okay, so thanks for watching this video, and I'm really sorry that I couldn't upload the upload videos for a long time, but I'll make sure from now, for every 2 days, per week, at least two videos will be uploaded, and soon this aptitude series will be completed. And I hope I'll fulfill all your requirements. If I couldn't complete or if I miss any topic on this series, please comment me or mail me at prityaclassroom@gmail.com. I'm more than happy to help you all. Thank you for the support, and please subscribe to Pritya Classroom and share to the one in need of it. Thank you. Bye bye.